Bibia boko.
Oh, Namiadum, Bibia boko.
Okay. Abai boko there.
Namiadum, Iguso, Ghana buying radio betimi, Ibia, Senebea, Minumu, Sabe, Ahoche, Kakra, Bemone, Adiano, betimi, Asano. When say, I buy, I'll make it available some tracks in your near various hinterlands near there to the be the challenge, and they say, cars credit the beba. From the food gates to the farm gates to the urban areas to the markets. Now a challenge. I buying say provided some trucks a bit to me. I could train in Yanini be a diaba. Nina a part of the effort say a bit to me a boama in Yanini bo IFO. When I say me share video be I don't know say ne techima ho baby. We share about 30 to 40 tubers of yama or makofa bar or monoton 100 CDs. Basa be 30 to 40 tubers of yams na yakofa free farm gator abedru Accra no. And nam transport abetoso.
Okay.
Na market women no be ton baako 15 CDs. So adia wato 30 100 no or the baako 15 CDs.
Okay.
It is a 15 CDs times 30 meaning
15 CDs times 30. Jabi Yamal.
So 15 times 30. So 450 CDs. Adia what 100 CDs no. Ono kwa mfaso. 350. So obusa obeka se car na ode kofa bae no. Enti meanwhile yes 100 no kwa no de good car ni. Be our top best 1,000 and BB. Okay. And yes, I buy share kwan betimi afaso. Na say transport na a problem there. I buy more an entry ni anemra na intimate enuane so na Ghana for so honhin ham. Unti I buy there egusu aye de betimi aye bia se ne be ya Ghana for ho be hinham. Oni me be ya adwen say petrol so I started AC ni trase kakra. It's not enough. The Ghana for he say a bit me a call pre-January days, which was about 5 CDs or so.
But then a bit
oh, I mean, sir, it is influenced mainly by the price on the world market and then the depreciation. So nyame adom na say CD no ahoden mu timi pagya. Say ye hwe enu say some syndicated loans bi betimi eye afibia no e ba no ye hwe enu say beba. And then you share anyone say IMF and so more de beboano maybe close to the end of the year. So nyame ya dom then also be sheer further decline in petroleum prices on the world market. We can definitely get there. So anema me no way the main two forces are driver petrol no up. The world market prices back from na CD no so ahon de ni pagya. Ejidi say enema betimi aba back to normal.
Enema betimi aba back to normal. Eti Orakofi Tonto adamede no edi enkomo about issues AC ewo eya Bible. But we'll be coming to some major issues. Now saying the vice president has come under serious scrutiny and then criticism by the Ghanaian populace. And yebedi no honkomo. You remember the famous comment? Our man penya be the cheka so woman over 1,000 interchanges. Na woman a Ghana card at any point in time no obey Ghana card against the 1,000 interchanges. Sakasa no. A lot of communicators are trying as well to defend, but I don't pay the essences and the impact of that particular conversation. Na yedi hon komo. Let me say a very big good morning to my lecturer ba kwa wo tie me Bimbila. College of Education, Reverend Awuli, and pay good morning to you, all the way in Bimbila, and pay wo share and wotie Michelle and pay Nyamisha. And ti eno hon komo ye bedi na afe ya share ye call IMF ye mo back media review. Any negotiations with the IMF are still now no it goes so a cost no and pay yabedi and Hong Kong. But after review no
yeah no
and after conferences yeah
no
I see. But let me hear you on that. The media budget review and they are buying projections what so how the assertion or impression no is created say aban say one yiska BM for the rest of the quarters aka to end 2022. But I mean to a little bit on that. Now after the substantive issue.
Me dasi bebre. Sene yenshia yedi memfa akwanya na men say a big congratulations to Mpanyinfo party for no stadium. I think was it June 16th?
Yeah. Hey. June 16th.
No,
July
16th. Yes. Okay, I think I call Bosomi. Party no yi omo Inra Steven team. Inra Justin Kodria na B Kejam Fua the new treasurer Dramana Dr. China any Minia Salam omu nyina yemomo abaso se ekon omo koye no nyame edi omo aho afofia mamatimi edi nkunu yemra media budget nso Minia I think say what the can be. Usually when we go for the mid-year budget, I have a supplementary budget. What the buyer can kasemu and the children say, do na no aban share sika odi kan kosre. I na intense ni papa. Inti aban sa call back say sika me ba parliament besre ho to me say momfa ma me na memfa ni ana mo Ghana ho bra no. Me free say sika na enso nti e bia momfa spec akra bi ensan so masene na mentimi mfanye djuma meeting aban said there be afi we dey onye sa kakra na parliament approve e dey amano no eno na obehwe so na ode edi ne djuma ohwe budget aban de I think say na 137 billion Ghana cedis.
Yes.
And na aban so share revenue projection of about 100.5 billion Ghana cedis.
Deficit of 37.
Deficit of 37. So what I say, until all the bar your friend fiscal deficit, which is the difference between
the revenue
generation expenditure no, as a percentage of the GDP. Now about 7.2 or so percent. Aban revenue no, aban say the nanko ohwe se nsa beka generation and so beti about 96 billion or so, and then so by the same time no ohwe se obeti fiscal deficit and so about 6.6%. Enti aban is trying to take austere measures and niema mu a ofa ekwan mu odin se ne be ya obetimi de asechire ne ho ye ka se obi sechire ne ho a chese wo mia ho na niema bi ankakane no oye ahogono so na ne obeye no aniadin ne anibre so se ne be ya kakra kuta no obetimi de aye niema bibre. That was what Abano went to inform the Ghanaians and through the parliamentarians. But Abano so yeah there back for the first time in our history, perhaps Abano was very honest about the state of the economy.
Okay.
Abano didn't mince words. In fact, finance minister Samuel Okanya or say we find ourselves in economic dark days. So I say for a finance minister to describe the economy as dark days, it shows Abani Jitum. Abano is not here to say Ghana for yensu say and a data ne say and a we say no. The bottom line is that ahochiraba Ghana for kwa him Abani Jitum sabi in CD is not in the best position. Abani Jitum Osha petrol prices are influencing almost every aspect of our lives. Abani Jitum say niema ngo yi nti den no betimi aye ofa sa niema no wie no ofa niema kitinkiti bia aban no be ya kan dada no ho be hwa ya di kan ye 30% retrenchment already. Aban akate expenditure by 30%, but niema bia no betimi asaya aka ho things are there ba kwa ebeto odwa na Ghana for dodo na ehwe animu say flagship program bit say free SHS no aban betwa mu ana aban say there be because the free SHS remains the most equitable program in the country ever. Programmer, you bet me akase ebia so Ghana ni bia efie so. Say ye fa or mine ejapade in this case resources, in this case oil. Now you say ye che ama Ghana ni bia efie enye bi. I don't think there is any household in this country I will bet me akase onya chess ho emfa so. It is the most equitable policy aban betimi aban se there be ahochira ye komu nyina no irrespective of our challenges, FSHS there are other programs about say oh for and put to further burden on the Ghanaian. Say or how be beba, sa or how nemra or no abanso.
Okay.
Ghana ning aye you say be appointee. Petra ye dema no ye betwa so 50%. Waketua ye betwa so kakra. Nneema bi a wakwantuo ni ade a wode ye adwuma no ye bete so kakra. Government leaders, government ministers, the president himself, Sanko Fuko we mu take active participation in the austere process. Sene be ya ye betimi jaka kakra na aka no e de ama Ghana for nso enya hoto kakra. No so ya ade ba ko a ebeto mu. Another one I think say ebeto mu na Ghana for bebre busa ho questions ne niam bebre nso ye to nsema e ba no be kaya finance minister mentioned say
PPA arrangement,
particularly the Tema to Accra motorway. Nipa bebre and shada antiase. Now I think say nipa bebre adwin ntiase ne say aban say obe reintroduce total or closing on. Nya sa na opinion nature. They no can say akwan sama na moke. Minia menu gina ha ye ka say Ghana acquiring total road network almost 100,000. The last numbers are ministry need by 96 or so thousand kilometers. Just about 34% per. And you bet me classify and say they are in good condition, good driving condition, either asphalted or bitumen or gravels or whatever. 34%. What it means is that about 70,000 kilometers of roads in this country are not in motorable shape or the best condition for the average Ghanaian to ply on. It is a banker said, or yes, sir, akwan we nyina, the feeder roads, the community roads, the highways, all these roads are it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. Until the abanshwe say major roads be to say Tema to Accra.
Kessben.
Privatize it. The TN say, Minia, Mr. Speaker, Otiwe, Ukuta upese u see dine. A dine no ye 100 cedis. But oh, Mr. Speaker, sike o bottom ye 20 cedis. No aba mimi kofi was a kofi. Me pese mi see dine, sa dine we mi see a. Ebetimi ada baby ewom, ebetimi di bia ye hotel, ebetimi di bia ye event center ne ade. Enti be so masene. Nefa 80 cedis ne ye den ebeka ho na intimi si dan no me ba ya me no be ya adwen se oh de o kan no kre wom intimi di 80 cedis no aso wasene yetimi apagya dan na si ho kama me say okay mimi 80 cedis a me dia be wuram no de me meye ne se me sa event hall rent ne ade no metete ne kakra mfie aduonu num nyame ya madom na me timi sika wia me jai dan na yeden ama enti sa pepepe na aban ye se akwan major roads are very expensive. It's looking about $500 million. $500 million. Abai sabi ono ne ho papa ne dada. So until then abai sa kofa $500 million. Any private sector come and build it, toll it at reasonable at your friend is simple. At
an agreed amount.
The point I want to make is say this toll no yet the subsidized toll now you tiada no.
Okay. The actual amount.
We are going to pay what is ought to be paid because they say maybe a 50 pesos 1 cedi near that debit. This one a bit be a 5 cedis 10 cedis. Dear a bit me a boy chiasa no kwan but the quality of roads, the standard that you benya nyina beko to give us the value you hear free sa ekwan and no ho asem na finance minister say you be yes anima wait.
Yes, but on the back of that, many Ghanaians, analysts be bring now. I mean, how possible is that in the future? No, so if the minister want to reintroduce the tools, clear, not the one or the existing ones now no enye
you see, this arrangement, it's not peculiar to Ghana. You can say nya ade a Ghana nkwana yeden ebi. Ukwa America, akwan bebre belong to private companies and even Chinese people near they didn't own some of the American highways. na ya totally no mo de atuaka.
Yeah, that is why we say what about the already existing ones?
The already existing ones, no. Aban may take a decision to see, say, because take for example, Ebia Kaswa to Obankran, now Free Kaswa. You have to ask yourself, say, is it really giving us value for money? Because the total toll system and near war and san ye free home. Sikana Dima Yena was $12 million. About 70 at the time, about 70 something million Ghana cedis. That's the total revenue. And in free. Let's juxtapose that with other nuisance na a cause. So what I say. So I may take a decision to bring tolls back at some point in our development stage. But ye tolia, we need to modernize it to the extent, say, one, a modern roads, advanced roads, and then the toll system needs to be modern and advanced to the extent, say, a who could hear so be quabrane be quacotina. You have a bagana card, the home sense. Say Ghana per se anymore. We cannot continue to do what we want to do. We need to build a tolling system. Cars no, a drew her, a chum. Not toll no and some traffic hazard.
Exactly so. The point Ghana for a Mickey, say in other European countries, in the Americas and all of that, tolls no automated. You don't have to employ somebody. To the extent a buying say or engage a private entity in a contract form. No more afa will be a Jessica no more we are one be accounts ama buying no more they are buying their man. No more so much more there. A buying can make that massive infrastructural development. Say you invest in automated machines. Udru ho no ma say monthly na ubetu ya na yentim free wakatu ya mwatu ya udru ho ukra wakan, and we are doing it at our airport.
No.
Why do we still require? In which sense?
In the sense that can't a PPP arrangement.
Yes, I know, but I'm talking about the particular existing ones, as I say, yemfanye edumano.
And I make sure say Sisiano, Sabanka se okotoli electronically. What it means is that you need the base system. What I say, you need the base system. So we automate BBA. How the automation works, any mount cameras on the speedway,
highway,
or the highway, or the motorway at certain angles. Car ni drew car no camera no ebe capture car no number.
Okay,
whether front or back.
Then
a system in the building behind the scenes, will do an analysis and say car plate will belongs to Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker fee address and Mr. Speaker bank account and Mr. Speaker Ghana GPS code and a crime ben ye befaswa sa identification na ye to Mr. Speaker and ye be charge Mr. Speaker. So what it means is that a lot of things have to come together. There needs to be an identification system linking Mr. Speaker to the car. Say car will belong to Mr. Speaker. It is a car nyakofa ho na nye Mr. Speaker mpo na timu. The camera will capture the time, the day, everything, and send a bill to Mr. Speaker. Say, Mr. Speaker, o car will be far on this date. It charge nini. Na Mr. Speaker akwa kutua. So that base system, na no ni Ghana card asamo aye kan. See a bed building na create me the DVLA system no, ama Ghana card system. Say ne be a DVLA nye hu say car plate ni ni ano. DVLA be hu say asumesi no onu ni, sa asumesi ni fie ni na ya meli be one dia command. Say kra na ye free. Most countries are moving into momo ni ade no. We may even have to find a way. Once you say Mr. Speaker, no, an electronic bill rather will be sent to Mr. Speaker phone and answer to some platformer. Mr. Speaker, be say bill be aba.
Okay.
So you need this infrastructure. We can have the beautiful ideas, but abrochiro because that infrastructure exists. And he said, build that robust national identification system. Why yet connected to other national databases. Some of these things we have to get there.
And then one aspect of it. Yeah, of course. For instance, Udru Kotoka, I know say we used to a couple of times. Terminal 3. Far down. Now car park. there's a system when we use it to you take out the card near BMA, then you go and park, you have access. Depending on the hours, will be the airport or you go back to the cashier booth and then you pay, you make payment and sign your receipt. So receipt then so my indication or access for you to exit the airport. What is so unique about that system?
So that system, there is a break. The person stops and
at
goes
a point,
goes to a kiosk to go and make a payment, come back to the car, insert the card, and then gain access. So there is a break in the process. Nipa no be ko baby akwaji payment voucher no watria no de abeshim. So that is there. So abroche first they no mo ye ne say the moment I will be see highway ne so your first point of toll and they say ubeyi sa same card na o ka ho asem no. Then udru exit now the card no ama nipa na o ye den o te ho no na ono no aka kire o say exit where a wo fa ne de o ka wo betue ni sana na etie
okay
and omo kra hu said that process is not efficient into omo nyina Massachusetts where I grew up for example omo yi sa niam ni nyina free ho and as say omo automate no enti say yen so ya pese ye bia yen timi nye no the same old way. We have to look at ways you be advancing no enti me ba cho what the make sure na say we cannot replicate the airport on the roads.
Okay, I think it brings us back to the essence and then the importance of the Ghana card, which is our next topic for conversation. Now, the controversies are about the Ghana card, there be a new voters register, the Ghana card, adane tax identification number, the Ghana card, ababa be SNET number. I mean the number now was an identification number. No, now Ghana card is becoming almost everything in the country. But in all of that, the vice president has told us on any day, what the 1,000 interchanges is considering the economic impact, quite papa inya on our national development and then a contributor to your GDP. No, the vice president made us understand. Say, well, no, on any day. Obetrisu Ghana card over 1,000 interchanges. But before we tackle that topic, I have a video be a person now with this particular topic I babe discuss. Meaning say are you ready? Yenshare sa video no na yemra. Now the myth, okay, surrounding sa comment vice president Emeki the commentary eba concerning this particular same statement. Any the Ghana for being so a wabroche this our commenter vice president wabroche no. Let's watch that video. Yaba baka na mini coffee asate at the Hong Kong. Yaba.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Who are you? I'm good. My name is Jay. Where are you from?
From Ghana.
Oh, nice. I'm from Ghana. I've heard so much about Ghana.
Oh, you know Ghana is a nice country. You know, you have like cocoa, diamond, gold, timber, and a whole lot of natural resources. And of course, the Ghana card, which is the most important thing.
The Ghana card? What's the Ghana card?
You can use it to buy fuel at the filling station. You can even use it to withdraw money from the bank. Even if you don't have the bank account, you can also use it to do online shopping. And
what? What do you mean?
I'm not even done. You can even use it to download money online. You can use it to download food when you are hungry. All what I'm trying to tell you is the Ghana card is better than 1,000 interchange.
Okay, wow, man. I'm really confused.
Yeah, we are all confused.
So your Ghana card is better than 1,000 interchanges? Are you alright, man?
To be a Ghanaian, it's not easy.
And to be a Ghanaian is not easy. People are making mockery of the vice president. Kofi, is it a case vice president commenter will make here? Because I see this as an international disgrace. This is a young Ghanaian Wojina Brochre na wane broni interate na waka certain things are more positive about in the country Ghana. You will gold, your bauxite, your diamond. Then he brings in the conversation, say your Ghana card. The Ghana card is even more important than any other thing. And also, okay, Ghana card no can be used to download money even when you don't have money, can be used to download food even when you don't have food, which I feel say the signals are yes sending out there no is so wrong. Is it a point say Ghana for anti the vice president can about the usage of the Ghana card no yantia say yana
me me da se bebre me gidi say Ghana for ni bia na mo pese o mo te ase na te ase
okay
ebi also o mo te ase but ebia the full scope of benefits I be nya no o mo nse there nim but they may have glimpses of understanding and ye wo obi ti sa abrantie we a sebe watu kwan akọ abrochira ni refi ni ho say benefits a wo nya no premised on something enti na benefits a wo nya no wo nya
okay
na ofri say de obetimi aye ne say obegu ni man animu ase because ogu ni man animu ase a eno na obenya likes eno na obenya comments eno na be ma na ye popular so ati ase because wo hwe nsem a all kane the narration our person or na plus a skit the intent and purposes ne say obe create the impression say asema vice president kan no upset say binyansa bi anim enti ehun be hia say nia no e bia na akwanya ba mananya ayi aye kan no atie bi because otie bi a nyansa na wa asem a vice president pese no ne Ghana for chen obeti ase Mr. Speaker,
Kessben. Yes,
asema mampanyi abedi chiri kan e wa kwame nu
mamintio
akwa edi kan ye the question, do we need 1,000 interchanges as a country now? Maybe so, Mr. Speaker, in your estimation,
as a country that is too much.
So as a country Ghana now, where we find ourselves
with your
now,
size near BBR,
yes.
1,000 interchanges there, too ambitious, overly ambitious.
Aside from it being ambitious and say Ghana was scanning poor, would you as a president invest in 1,000 interchanges? No. So Mr. Okan say yenye 1,000 kilometers of 10,000 kilometers of roads krana ke bia nipa bebre ne ne be ya adwen ana bibisa.
Yes.
O say interchanges. Interchanges no essentially what it is ne say a idea ye to make sure say you be decongest a particular area.
Yes.
Because na
to traffic.
E bia nipa na be bo ape so enti upija kwan ne kakra ekowiem no wapija kakra to ha no wapija kakra to ha se ne be ya car na be bo pe no e bia benya ba bi foforo aye den afa
so easy flow
na ama easy flow of traffic.
Okay.
So atias enti ubisa ho se akra ha yeti say your circle interchange obiche bi part 2 phase 1 and phase 2 say ye nungwa interchange ye wie pokuase interchange aban ye flyover port your friend is Spintex there Flowerport interchange and sana Accra to Temanso no aban the a few interchanges bisi so and sana as Amasaman to yinso no aban the a few sometimes grand bu anenye interchange their friend flyover or their friend a ramp. A ramp simply means that se wonam the main highway ni so a udru baby a opese okọ one side of the highway
but there is no access.
There's no access. And a ramp allows you or gives you access to go on one side of the road or come on the other side. And to go say your mount access maybe ya peja kwan ni bia den atu wiem into exit here no asa fa the wiem no so na okọ the other side obu okra no person okọ opposite direction wa yira into person osa dan nani untimi ndan oni wo highway ni so ntinu your mount ramp you jump on it you go up and then you no asa sane no abesi the opposite direction. Adentina make we nyina se Accra hampo me gidi say yenya even 10 strategic interchanges Accra will be fully decongested. Accra and Tema combined may not need 50 interchanges. Only me be adwin sir. Accra so na the most busiest city in this republic. Now be out the Tema ni Kumasi any ade aka ho. How many interchanges na Kumasi cry here? Kumasi nyabe 10 total. Kumasi will be fully decongested. Ko other places, Techiman, other to say be a Takoradi. So the question is, And only the first basis of the argument, Vice President said, at the state, baby or mine was say, you know, say me Vice President, me 1,000 interchanges. I mean, if he say baby or mine one, and 1,000 interchanges near here. In fact, we do not have a need for 1,000 interchanges.
But you consider the economic impact of the interchanges.
Of course, you can consider the economic impact.
Yes, the time value for money. Say you need traffic move for a very long time. To and flow no ebe year.
That is the assessment. Me premising me argument no on the need for.
Okay.
So if traffic any Brekuma, why do you need an interchange in Brekuma? What I said and saying video by outer. Now, for making arguments say thermally interchange, you know.
Yeah.
And for is not being used to its optimal level. Baby ananki yeshwesi ebe timi yusu amanedru because be at the traffic demand there no it's not as excessive. To busa ho say ukoye interchange wo be a kukufu need interchange. So the question therefore is there a need
for that?
For that.
Okay.
And who assessing need now? Clearly, Ghana doesn't need 1,000 interchanges. Ghana doesn't need it. And he said, who here? Then a DNA who be here in say. Send your beya or bra to Ghana airborne. Ghana beat me a bang. And then man penny. By the way, we need interchange back over.
It depends on the tiers.
It depends on the tiers. It depends on the scope because if you own part and yet just the interchange in any auxiliary roads and other activities count. But what the Peggy interchange for the argument are to about $100 million.
Okay.
An interchange. Now, ye Musa who say emfaso dear ben and as a ukuta Ghana card. And now mine no Ghana card yebenya. Now saying me hwe me nua bi wo social media na o make argument say oti abrochi na okoji visa okoya na de amano okoha okoji we okoya na de amano ba oba beji Ghana card no obre onti ase na me busa ne say abrochi na wote no obia ye hard work na ma Abrochire was not Abrochire na ebi na wotino. Some people have had to do the hard work many years ago for Abrochire to be where Abrochire is. And so who benya ho emfaso. Ghana must do the hard work. We must yenyina as a people we must come together and do the hard work. Send ye beya ye betimi accredit the base foundation. Near the leapfroggy uba economics in my case bibi to leapfrogger as such the same. Sanke yina hay ubekaya first no na ye wo telecommunication na oko communication center no akoye call na bi mu wo fun wo mu fie ye free ho na no ehe ne call from say call mobile phone. We could have easily gone to Sanka Ghana ni bia nya phone wo ni fie ansa. What you say? Na Ghana ni bia nya ne fie wo ne phone wo ne fie ansa ye fi ho a na call cell phone. But the exigencies at the time emrene time na ye drew yen journey and developmental journey mo no na hu hia se Ghana ni bia benya phone wo ne fie ansa. But no be hia se Ghana ni bia ba bia wonam bia okuta phone na ebeboa no, so we leapfrogged from home technology to mobile technology. It is said who the requisite foundation who enshisheya wo de agu akwan mu se ne be ya wo man no betimi apeja eboa wo ma wo obra akwantuo no utimi jump several steps ekọ wanimu ntem.
And you think that is Ghana card?
It is the foundation.
Maminti was here, the economic impact, the assessment, you better value the Ghana card. Ebia equine as a mere card, but you who value ni. So be Ghana card, I struggle for ya. And then it was.
And for so also need be Edika. yes aban bi hu Ghana ni bi you are we your bobre usika sem adwuma sem o crime records ne sa ne mani nyina se budget impo ayeye no
Yeah.
sa aban betimi anya aye budget aban need to understand and know the population. Say emusen ene afo nipa wo man mu emusen na Ghana fo emusen na ye manfra fo emusen na ye mema emusen na ye ma emfie a omodi yesen ehin na omote. Ghana card provides that base knowledge for government, even for planning.
I think for planning and policy implementation.
And we are one of the main about toss me no. Minia yeti hai. So wo ko han dan a de ba asem na yakachiro. Yakachiro say twi asen
2 years ago.
2 years in advance. Unim de ntia landlord yes a.
Kadentia.
Landlords dodo na yesa free say oni gidie wo memu oni gidie wo mu say so ka se twa no bosome a obetimi ayeden etua nti the landlord ne be say famisi kamame Kessben fie mienu na obetena ha ne nyina no famisi kamame na me no ameye entokwasem ana ohaw bia say yenyaga card eno na nipa bebre ente ase no what it does ne say a free credit system.
Okay.
It is a buying him say Mr. Speaker here. We attach all your behavioral, financial, payments, and other criminal activities now to the card. It is a whatna Kofi Menu fear. Kofi Menu be call akupulu bibi a friend or credit report.
Okay.
Credit report in the catch then say. Kofi Menu die odini huni obobes otua na wakobo besia wa ha wakobo besia wa ha wakobo besia wa ha wakobo besia wa ha enti saa bosia na wabo ni nyina no bosumi otua ne bosia no de akanie de watimi atwe aduru ni sei enti ye score na on the scale of 400 to AB 1000 no Kofi Menu number 900 Kofi Menu ye credit worthy odin huni otuaneka eno na be ma landlord no areshe say ene me de medan ma Kofi Menu a bosumi bia no me wa areshe mu so obeden obetua me kai den ama no a risk mitigation strategy.
Okay.
Atosumi no Kofi Menu ye pulling a criminal record as against the Ghana card a travel with him. Ye hwe no Kofi Menu any police case bia for na wadi wo wiase nyina no onya any criminal activity bia enti mi wa reshe mu se nipa na me de ne ba me fie no onye nipa bonini.
Okay.
Enti Ghana card na ye betimi async to all these databases no Ebuama aban no timi a credit reporting system our vice president aka ho asem se nyame ya adumu a afi ansa na afi bekwa wiye no Ghana ye ba be start a credit system nipa bia woti Ghana ha bia no your transactional records will follow you. It is student now no we school no and nam send a transactional record follow no na so no pontimi a ode ne maame de attach no sa student ni hu hia say obaba akotwa 2 years in advance and san onya ba bi diniti ato. I hope you see the economic value.
I see the economic value, but a session I will make has a lot of questions.
Okay.
It will require answers. Okay. Now, one, first point, has to do with the system and the strategy of input of data, a capture from the Ghanaian people. And the source document, a registration, one. To acquire the Ghana card, and year 1. 2, ubetimi ebisa se nipani details I will provide. Yes, wo ba for GPS address system ebra. NIA akase at any point in time I will move it from one location. A typical example, rent issue and now can o high dine e wo fie emu what you continue be mu ODA records in the register. You need to update for the system to recapture or current position in a typical African country like ours. Okay, how are we sure say sa credibility na system ya generate CCR no ebenya to be able to assess the people and their data no ebetimi aye emphatic na ebe ye adwuma.
You see, what the be adwuma ma example. If we say SaaS system no, it benefits you as much as it benefits the landlord or the banker or whatever. If we say me we school me ko pay adwuma.
Yeah.
Institution na fa we no okoye o background check. Ansana obemu abetena adwuma mu ho no aye o background check. Sometimes otimi pulu efie ni baby a wuti nyina ama professionals aye hwe say it makes sense. The point of asema American say ubetimi atwa ntro if you choose to Ghana card GPS so.
Yeah.
But the data system, what it does, and they say, the system will arrest you. Because who says false information now, what the share system no mono. And nuntina went to me and yadi bibia, oh yeah. The idea behind automated systems and building databases, they say would even false information shemwa. In some instances, ubetimi instances nyina na betimi the false information ashim. They say bia Ghana GPS nes anema. But the system eventually corrects itself because ubedru baby a be pusa for certain information na. Ho na ubehu say sa wrong information na with the shame. It is coming to hunt you.
How sure should Ghana for 80 believe this assertion? Because one, a system by etimia allow and conform my double registration. Yenya duplicate in the system.
How many duplicates?
Yenya say me check your figures in the amount. Yenya duplicate our system name. Now the ideology behind this particular implementation was that let's do away with all these things. And the obiatimia register with point A. Or so what train a card in the MI. Now what me akọ point B, which is center B. Asa akọ registration. Our system no NTV capture no until later on. Then the national database comes to tell you, say, oh, this person, so and so person did a double registration. But fingerprint in a capture area.
No, the system can erase or delete duplicated records. Say opinion no crab say duplicated records are very rare. Are very rare because usually if the system is live, the moment that duplication be started pen system reject it. And what you said there are instances it's able to beat the system, but even that they are able to delete that duplicated record. Now you must say. NIA about Bontin say omotimi a register 16.9 million people.
Yeah.
Out of the 16.9 million, no, emu 16.5 million and omo printed the cards. And out of the 16.5, no, emu 15.8 and omo issue cards na momo. And na emu 800,000 there ya printed, but nipa na yo modiano and sanctim kind. What it means is that there are 16.9 unique Ghanaians. They are not duplicates in the system.
Kessben.
Okay.
So the duplication is almost insignificant. It cannot be the basis for an argument because it's insignificant, if any.
But that is the reason why I want to bear the rant of the system because almost we know Ghana card. The people are more duplication registration.
Yeah, and only issue the issue by Ghana card then does not invalidate the relevance or the importance of the Ghana card.
Okay.
Sabe buying a Ghana card ama Ghana for of qualified age, which is 15 and up. 15 and up, we share in Ghana database now. 15 and up no. About 19 million people. We share statistics on the by what 14 and below ni free about 19 to 20 million. Abano etimi ayemu 16.9. What it means is that about 3 million people are of qualifying age are almost so Ghana card. And it cannot be. Say Ghana card no baby a ye ne ekwan a ye fa so ye problematic to the extent say ye nya so mfa so. If we say yatimia register about 80% if not more of the qualifying people. Aka nipa be say 3 million a say register or more kan. So it cannot be.
Okay.
The few duplications or few challenges here and there cannot form the basis to invalidate the relevance and the importance of the Ghana card.
Okay.
The country aspect, so within the sub-region, ECOWAS region, the Ghana card. Within the ECOWAS region, as long as I permitted, they are called within the ECOWAS region. The Ghana card, I buy some more kind and say if you are traveling into Ghana, and I'll be the Ghana card, say other country be near mutual agreement, so more be accept here. The fact say no be a visa arrangement, say a visa free between two countries, does not mean say they will accept Ghana card as a mode of entry. They may still accept passport as the mode of entry. So there ought to be an agreement between the two countries. But for now, the West African sub-region, which is the ECOWAS, and then coming into Ghana, and I bet me you should. We have been so can SSN, Social Security Number.
Yeah.
I don't know buying it, no two
which is the Senate, no?
We have also Osha, they are buying it can say. I think so or no refer to Abrochiri SSN.
Oh, okay.
On say US, everybody has an SSN.
Which is a peculiar identification number.
Yes, number. And no Ghana card no Ghana card number.
Number, no. Okay.
And every transaction you make can say credit card or criminal record. Nina is check against that number. It's your boss our number now. Who history no eyiba. And no nipa na kan was. And precisely to that by say first na nanke what 10 number no. Say unya 1 10 number and a social a Ghana card number. Ye ni nyina baako. Into 10 number no becomes your Ghana card. Your Ghana card number. It's essentially we will get to a point sa unya bo appear could be Ghana card number. Seven say police chill. No unya bo Ghana card number. Information bia o here free who bia no obenya.
Okay.
Because you are linking everything together. So that's what the person was referring to. Now, who
93.3 so Kessben FM so any afei no wajo any this is Kessben. Me dey kwame appear ko Mr. Speaker. Kofi mama ntio na wo say yen ko he fa biem.
Now make us share some of the benefits.
Okay.
One, unim sir.
You're more intentive.
Yeah,
time now can so I just have about 5 minutes.
Yeah. We share for example, BB to say sika you lose in our system. Data abachre say afibia no enipa omo Ghana SNET pension so omo ye fake enso ye twa omo ka 27,000 people. Oba national services 14,000. Sa nipa mienu nipakuo agencies mienu we no ye kan sika ye lose just these two agencies 487 million Ghana cedis a year. Now, so Imani reporting the by say the leakages through ghost names and the system 3 billion Ghana cedis. $3 billion a year. So looking at all these losses ayenya, na ye benya bibia ebetimi aboa aso saade na no a. How can anybody say a year?
The Ghana card now will help us to clear the ghost names.
Yes,
and will control a payroll.
Payrolls.
Okay. At the time, your deaf registry no any juma papa or be a year juma in a government institution. Now we're calling here the heads of department within those institutions. If fail to register to complain. Say unipano we free we entino the birth certificate. If the people are failing to offer such complaints, how will Ghana card be able to solve it?
Because what's going to happen is a Ghana card will be cradle to grave. If the mount once you buy it, say you wire the mount. So until the mount track you so at the moment of your death, the hospitals will equally required to also log certain information in the system. At the moment, the same minimum ne okoji ne social security number, US social security number. Okay, there was an error. That one say nipa a number na generated by error no. Na nipa na eden wawu. System no made just a small error. The system was able to quickly detect say nipa we wire den wawu. That's what happens. The system will be able to track and see say wait tiase we wawu. It is a marry systems need together clearly. Pension will see say so these values or these numbers no. They are not existing numbers or people are omotiase. Easily they can.
In how many years' time? And you bet me, I bet the full utilization of the Ghana card.
I'm expecting about 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years.
Yes. If we say we need to harmonize all these systems, we need to educate the Ghanaian. We need to bring banks on board. We need to bring creditors on board. We need to bring agents on board. A full system. To take some time to get everybody to buy into it, everybody to sink their system into it. Even the credit system you are making, it will take time for a person to build their credit, a year or two to be able to build their credit. It is within 5 to 10 years, the Ghanaian will be able to take the Ghana card. Now, the financial contribution are all yet to a minor or minus to be who dear. Obehu the criminal record, obehu the driving record, everything the country needs to know about a person. So Chicago, United States near Chihuahua. No one see about social security number and I about license or criminal record in us. Yes, say ye per se, ye two ketaseshe, ye two proyeso, ye two or how ne even driving reckless driving this and your mind near man call for ticket for reckless driving. Ne ya punish on kofo a omudin semfo ne sebe enema hu hia ni nyina ought to come through a system nipa bia ntimi enye den and tweak the system anyhow and no na betimi aboa pagya o man na free baby a ye wo ede yakọ baby a ye pese yekọ nti that is the point the vice president was making.
Okay, because it says